Hi, I'm Peter White and I'm your lecturer for this session. Welcome to ITC314. A little bit of information first about expectations. When you go into Interact, you'll see the subject outline is available on the left-hand menu, and from the resources tool there, you'll be able to find all the information about additional readings or documents. I'll put out announcements from time to time to give you any additional information that might be required. You're also expected to participate in discussions on the forum, so you need to check the forum at least weekly. You also should check the site for new announcements any weekly. And if you have any concerns or issues at any time, please contact me directly using the contact details that I've got there in Interact. So a little bit about me. My name is, as I said, Peter White. I'm an adjunct lecturer, and I've worked in the IT industry for some considerable time now. I've got experience as a software developer, a systems administrator. I was an information security architect, a technical services architect, solution architect. I have a wealth of practical experience and knowledge, and I bring a lot of this to the subject of virtualization. I can also draw on the considerable agency experience that we had in migrating our server fleet to a complete virtual platform environment. My qualifications include a Doctor of Information Technology. I've also got a Master of Information Technology and a Bachelor of IT in Information Systems, all of which I got from Charles Sturt University. My current position, I'm the Manager of Cybersecurity Research and Education for the New South Wales Government Chief Information Security Officer. And so as a result, I do a lot of research and work with universities and the Cybersecurity CRC in that area of information security, cybersecurity, identity management, and so on. The best way to contact me is always by email. As I said, I work full-time, and so I'm hardly ever at the uni. So if you email me, please include your name and the subject code in the email title, and that way you'll get through my spam filter. And I'll try to reply to your email as soon as possible. So my email address, pewhite@csu.edu.au. There is a phone number there for my office, but that's an answering machine only. And occasionally I am on campus, so if you do need to meet me, we have a place we can meet there at Bathurst. You'll need to ensure that you've got access to the textbook, and this is a book by Portnoy called Virtualization Essentials, the second edition. There is an ebook version available through the CSU library if you want to check that out. And there are some information on other recommended readings in each topic, and you'll see those in each particular topic in the subject outline. So the major topics we'll cover in this subject are virtualization, its importance and the need for it within an enterprise. We'll look at both desktop and server virtualization. We'll look at virtual machines and how they work. We'll look at virtualization security and some of the issues around that. We'll look at how we do clustering and availability. And we'll start to look at virtual infrastructure, particularly the planning and management thereof. And that's a real interesting subject because it's something you may well become involved in. We've got a 12-week schedule with a couple of weeks off in the middle. We'll have an online lecture tutorial every Tuesday night at 1900 or 7 p.m. So, and that'll run, that will be recorded and I will make the MP4 file available later that evening after the session is finished. So then you can either download it, stream it, or download and keep it if you wish. There are 4 assignments and an exam. The first one is just an online quiz. It's a nice simple assignment that covers the first couple of topics. Then there is a case study report that you'll do on virtualization for and you'll work through a case study. There is a practical assignment where you will have to install and set up a virtual machine and write an installation manual around it. And then finally there's an assignment around designing some virtual infrastructure for a company. And that's a much bigger assignment worth about 20%. And then the final exam. So that's what you're looking at. It's quite an interesting subject. It sets you up for a lot of other things, as do a lot of these subjects in an IT degree. It's the required knowledge for lots of other things, particularly if you're starting to look towards cloud computing and systems administration. Virtualization is one of the key areas and key components of those. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at any time. As I said, I do monitor emails all the time. So email me if you've got a question and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I look forward to talking to you soon.